Okay guys, so this is the backyard, and I'll show you a picture here in a second. There used to be an above ground pool, that's sand now, but on this end of the backyard, the ground drops off 16 inches. So this was an uneven yard to begin with, which we deal a lot with here in East Tennessee. So that's a 16-inch drop, so that's kind of our big concern. And then this walkway used to have a deck covering it. There was a deck around the pool, and it has dropped off 4 inches. So from the bottom of these steps to the ground, there's a 4-inch gap. And then the rest of the area that's in sand and everything else that was covered is only about 3 inches lower than the rest of the yard. So our plan is to get enough dirt to fill this in so that it looks even with the rest of the yard. So what we have to figure out is how much fill dirt do we need? And that is actually a volume question. Okay, so as you can see, we've broken the yard into 3 different sections because we have 3 different depths that we're having to fill. So we're just trying to figure out total amount of dirt right now that we're gonna need. So dirt comes in several different ways. Obviously, this is a big space, so we're not gonna go to Lowe's and buy a bag of dirt in the garden section. We're actually gonna have to get what's called a scoop, or we're gonna have to get a dump truck. So we're trying to figure out how much we need here. So I've broken it into 3 sections. So we're gonna use these kind of like the rectangular prisms we've been talking about. We're gonna find the volume, how much we need. So this is a 27-foot by 5-foot area, and it's 16-inch depth. A 25-foot by 27-foot area, and I need 3 inches here, so a 3-inch depth. And then a 3-foot by 25-foot area with a 4-inch depth. So from here, we're gonna try to figure out how much fill dirt we need. Okay. So when dealing with large amounts of things like soil, mulch for your flower beds, those kind of things, we deal with a measurement called cubic yards, which is a volume measurement. To find cubic yards, the formula is length times width times depth divided by 27. But if you notice, all of those have to be in feet. Our measurements for depth are in inches. So the only thing I see that we have to do first is convert these depths from inches to feet. So here we go. Okay, so I've changed all my depths to feet. I divided the inches by 12. So we're turning from inches to feet. So 16 inches would be 1.3 repeating. So we're gonna use 1.33. 3 out of 12 would be 0.25. And 4 out of 12 will be 0.3 repeating. So we'll use 0.33. So we called our friend that owns a dump truck. He actually owns a land management company, and he can get the fill dirt for us. So his truck size is 16 feet by 5 feet by 6 feet. So the first thing we got to figure out, how many cubic yards will this truck hold? So I'm just going to plug those dimensions into my formula. Okay, since our dump truck can hold about 18 cubic yards, we're going to need most of that. We're gonna need 14. So our number is 14 that we're gonna go with. These are the national averages for the 2 options we have. Fill dirt, which is, it's kind of got red clay in it. It's what you see a lot of times at home building sites. It's not high quality soil. It's not gonna grow things really well like for a garden, but it's $9.50 per cubic yard. So that's really great because it's pretty inexpensive. And then topsoil, the average is about $33 per cubic yard. These are averages. So obviously you can find it cheaper and you can find it more expensive. Topsoil is the more rich, dark colored soil. It grows grass better, it grows in gardens. It's a richer soil, but it's obviously way more expensive. So your challenge is to find, if we need 14 cubic yards, you're gonna calculate the price for each type of material, fill dirt and topsoil, and then I want you to share it on the Padlet under day 3. So you'll need to go to assignments, find that Padlet link, make sure you label it day 3. All right, good luck guys.